Be honest with me. Do you guys think I have a loadout variety problem? Because I don't have a problem with that. I think it looks good. Hey, what's going on? I'm just Soul. Today's video, we're going to be talking about the Act 2 live stream that happened yesterday. Because for some reason, I didn't make a video yesterday. So we're due today. The content that was in the live stream actually genuinely surprised me. Because I really thought that this was going to be a complete bust, waste of time. 15-minute stream talking about completely nothing, but I was entirely wrong. And so we actually have a lot to talk about, which is awesome. With that being said, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more of my content, you subscribe. And with that, let's jump right in. So, whoa! So, that was awkward. That was supposed to be a dodge or a slide or whatever. Anyway, before the Act 2 live stream even happened, I was just, dude, I'm gonna be honest, I was making fun of it because I just assumed there was gonna be nothing because Act 2 is like 3 weeks long, and so I thought they were literally like that was it. That's all they were gonna cover, and then it was gonna be not good. Oh, I'm embarrassing myself. He popped the alien ref. Win that teammate. Win that teammate. Nice. So I actually like genuinely was expecting completely nothing to come out of it because it's like, hey guys, here's what's gonna be happening over the next 3 weeks. Insert nothing. See you guys in 3 weeks when we make Act 3 live stream. And then they were like, it starts. Hey guys, we're going to talk about Act 2 and a little bit of Act 3. They talked a lot about Act 3. Mainly because realistically, there isn't much that's coming out in Act 2. That's fine. It is rather short and I'm okay with it. I'm going to lose this engagement. I'm totally fine with it not being like full of content. Mainly, especially since they're making all of Act 2 Guardian Games. Guardian Games is going to be going on the entirety of Act 2, which is pretty awesome. Also, as someone who is a huge fan of using trace rifles, especially with literally what is that exotic called? I genuinely cannot remember what that exotic is called. The helmet, the funny looking, the ammo one. What is that? Dude, I feel stupid. It doesn't matter. That one. I like using trace rifles. I like being the ammo person for like day ones and stuff. I just like trace rifles in general. And so the whole artifact row being like trace rifle related is kind of awesome. Of course, like it's more focused around like Lodestar. It wants you to use Lodestar because it is the seasonal exotic, which you can do. Lodestar, I mean, Lodestar's not even bad. I actually really like Lodestar too. Guys, hold on. Kill him, teammate. Thank you. And so Act 2, it's going to be here and it's going to be gone. Hopefully we get the rocket sidearm first week. I think we will. That's a lot of people. I think it will be just because we had Exalted, then Aisha's, then Keen. I think it's going to be Pally, then what is it right now? Plug One, and then the Lotus Eater, which Lotus Eater is like probably the biggest hype out of any of the guns that we're getting, because I've wanted a Void Rocket Sidearm for so long but isn't buried, because I think buried sucks and it's a waste of an exotic slot in my opinion, and so I'm glad that we're getting one. It's going to be very good for like Deer Falcon hunters that want a double special, and so I think I am looking forward to it a lot. I'm getting, dude, I was gonna win that engagement too, bro. Who's this guy? So Act 2 will be quick. It'll be here and it'll be gone. Hold on, I ran out of look up space. But Act 3 is like, that's like the big one. They talked a lot about Act 3 and a lot of I missed. What they said is crazy. Act 3, we already know the artifact perks for them. It's got something to do with like rockets and stuff, which is cool. Like the ones we're getting, they're cool. They're like, I think there's one about like regenerating ammo or something on multi-kill. Interesting. I'll take it actually. I could have just Storm's edged him, but I really wanted the Pally kill. Oh no, I'm killing this Warlock. He's floating. Oh dude, that's so many people. What are they all doing there? Act 3 looks like it's gonna be really cool. Literally no one cares about what is it? Barrow Dyad? What's that gun called? I don't know. That gun sucks. There's nothing they can do to save that gun other than making it not be bad. I don't know. Trust me, putting hatchling on it is not gonna make it better. But is that a death ring? Actually, know what that was, but it's gone now. The content we're getting is like not the important part. It's what's coming after. Essentially, like the Into the Light 2 that's going on, which that looks awesome. Dungeons they picked. You kind of lost me at Ghost. Ghost was kind of a sus pick. I literally don't have special. How'd that happen? Yeah, I don't know what the Ghost pick was. Kind of sus. But it's fine. Ghost is okay. Is there a person here? Oh, there is. Interesting. But Spire and Prophecy, I'm cool with those. I'm cool with those. I'm interested to see what the middle one is, because they kind of they talked a lot about the super hard one. Dude, bro, I'm terrible against this Hostile Striga person. I don't know. I think I suck. I don't know. They talked a lot about exploration mode, and also they call it ultimatum. What was it? I don't remember. What is this axe? Who's this for? I don't know. I think it's a part of the map. You actually did not see that. That didn't happen. Would you believe me if I said that I was shooting him and I literally stopped looking at my screen? Not even joking. That's exactly what happened. I was gonna talk through Q and then continue talking about the Act 3 part they talked about in the match, but dude, like, just grab. I don't care, dude. Grab a Vandal from the confident room. I don't care. Throw him in here. It literally doesn't matter to me. How difficult is it to find one person? Dude, everyone's playing. They're all playing Monster Hunter right now, dude. No one's playing this game. And honestly, I don't blame them. I am glad people are enjoying Monster Hunter, though. I mean, it does look really fun. I played a bunch of Rise, and I might play Wilds. I don't know. I had a lot of... well, I shouldn't say I had a lot of issues. I literally had one issue in the beta where I'd be fighting a monster, and then a lightning strike would happen, and my game would crash. Like, unironically, it happened every single time, which is unfortunate. And that, like, scared me off the game. And so that's why I didn't buy it on release. But I'm sure that's fixed now. There's no way that's still an issue. But I mean, like I said, I am glad that there's a game that people are like really hyped about right now, along with Marvel Rivals. Marvel Rivals and Monster Hunter Wilds are both doing really well, which is pretty solid, because last year was kind of rough. It was kind of rough for games, I'm not gonna lie. And so this year we're starting off good, which this year looks insane. Like, it looks like we're gonna get crazy games this year. As of now, I mean, other than Marathon. Other than Marathon, everything looks cool. Anyway, talking about Act 3. We're talking about what they talked about in Act 3. It's them, you know, closing up the story of Heresy. So that's cool. I'm interested to see how they're going to use this to tie into Apollo. Also, I'm assuming we're going to be getting some information, if anything at all, about Codename Frontier and stuff during Act 3. But realistically, yeah, it is the Into the Light 2.0. I'm awful. Don't include that. That was terrible. The Into the Light 2 thing with like the dungeons and stuff. Yeah, I think the normal mode will probably be done the least. I literally thought that was an empowering rift. That's not an empowering rift. That's a heal rift. And I'm getting shot at by some gun that I don't know the name of. But yeah, it's like, it's not the super hard one, so you don't get adept, but it's also not the super easy one for like new players to experience the dungeons. So I don't entirely see many people doing it, but I mean, it's gonna be there, so that's cool. I do like that it's a different approach to that of Pantheon, where Pantheon was essentially only, other than like the first week or two, it's really was only really focused on the highest level of play. And so if you were like a new player, you really only got Onslaught. You only got to play like half of the whole event, because you only really got to do Onslaught. And even then, you couldn't do like Expert Onslaught because you're a new player. And so I do like that this is for everybody, especially with us going into a whole new year, similar to that of Into the Light. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing it with some of my friends that maybe don't play the game very much, and doing the dungeons with them. Because like Spire, I do like Spire. I made 3 different videos of me soloing it on each class. So I better like it. I do like Spire, though. Ghost, I also made a video on that one, and that is easily my least favorite dungeon in the entire game. To be fair, would I recommend going in solo blind day one? Yeah, I wouldn't have put that on my worst enemies. I wouldn't have put that onto them. So that was an actual terrible experience. Lesson learned: don't ever do a day one by yourself ever again. That's what I learned. At least blind. I think if I knew. If I already knew what to do, it wouldn't have been a problem. But yeah, so we're getting that, the Ride of the 9 thing, which I'm assuming is what these curios of the 9 are for, which I realized I don't have any of them. I was looking at my seasonal bounties, my seasonal quests or whatever, to see how quickly I'll be able to get to 150, and I realized I've 2 of them out of, I think 5. I'll catch up. I didn't realize it was so much stupid, like, nether stuff, and I hate the nether. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. But I also don't like roguelites. So it was never going to be good for me anyway. I just don't like roguelikes. That's nothing against the nether, because I think people actually really like the nether. Other than like the whole healing thing at the very beginning. But that seems a bit different now and a bit toned down. Wait, that was game? What happened? Mercy them. So we're getting this, we're getting the whole dungeon thing. And then they showed off the Brig thing. The Brig versus tank. Dude, that looks awesome. That looks like so much fun. happening? Oh! Whoa. Wait, hold on. Paleo P? Just kidding. I actually, like, when they were like, hey, new PvP, I was like, what, okay, what's going on here, bro? Like, what are you saying? And then they showed off the brig, the Titanfall 3 gameplay, and that looks so funny. Whoa. And that was like, dude, everyone, there was so much hype, and everyone was so excited. They're like, ooh, dungeon, ooh, old weapons coming back. I'm looking forward to a Judgment. Judgment, that's, what is that? Stasis 140 hand cannon? That thing better roll like a demon. I'm so ready to get that one, even though its stats are terrible. But that's because it came out 8 years ago. But I am still looking forward to it. The gun selection is really cool. Wilder Flight being on there is really nice because I don't want to farm a Wilder Flight. Also, I know it's going to have insane rolls. Probably similar to like that of like Liturgy, but oh my, whoa. So I'm excited for the weapons. The weapons look cool. Also, the remodel with the whole into like the 9 theme, looks great. Especially the shiny, the Adept version looks incredible too. They're all cool. What sucks is that all this hype that was built around it, and everyone was so excited, and then everyone's so like tweaking over the not swap. Which don't get me wrong, I'm not defending not swap. Let's set that right here. I do not like that we're getting not swap on the dungeon, at least like the super hard version. That is a big L. I'm gonna be honest. And the reason for that is the problem they're trying to fix with not swap is not even going to be fixed by not swap. It's really like surge swapping is the issue, and that's not even like broken or OP or anything. That's a problem with the mod system and how terrible our mod system is, and how like uninteresting and boring it is. Where that's it at build crafting. Our mod system is a complete waste of space. It does absolutely nothing. Because I mean, I just don't see the point of not swap, but also I think it's an irrelevant point to bring up because DMG already said that it's set in stone, that it's going to get not swap, and that they'll receive feedback and then they'll make adjustments to later updates, like later drops and stuff of content. But for now, I mean, but Rite of the Nine is going to have not swap, and that's just something we have to accept. Oh, I am on this super instead of what I thought I was on. Also, that's a tether. No, that is a player. Anyway, yeah, it does suck, but what can you do? It's their decision, and they're locked in on it, and we're just gonna have to deal with it. Thankfully, and this is not like I'm glad this is another person's problem, but thankfully I play Warlock in super high-end content like day ones and stuff, and so it doesn't affect me in any way. Because when I Sanguine swap, I already lose my subclass. I already lose my ability because I swapped from Solar to Arc, so like it's no big deal. One thing I totally didn't even think about is that we're gonna have surges, and so I was like, what does it matter? Because I like why don't you just run like Star Eaters with Gathering the whole time? And then I realized, oh well, actually when we get surges, you can't just run Arc the whole time, nor can you only play Arc Hunter. And this is when like I don't play Titan. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't play Titan endgame PvE. And so I don't know anything about Titan endgame. Like I don't really know what the neutral is like, neutral into damage of Titan is. And so now I do know a lot more, and I do see how it does affect Titan a lot more than someone like me who plays Warlock. Yeah, I mean it's gonna suck. It really is. It's gonna be like a weird thing that you really have to choose between getting through phases really quickly or surviving, which is, and so I don't know. But it is what it is. Nothing we can really do about it. Unfortunately, these are the kind of things that there's always going to be a big L. Like, I mean, when you think of Into the Light, I mean, I loved Into the Light. I loved Pantheon. I loved Onslaught and the weapons they brought. I mean, I'm using one right now. And, but even that had its own, like, they time-gated our weapons. Like, we were all hyped and we're like, oh, let's grind all these weapons out. And then they're like, hey, guys, by the way, 12 new weapons. You can only get 6 of them. It's like, bro, what? And initially, they were going to spread it out. Wasn't it like 1 a week for 6 weeks? And they shortened it down to 2 for 3, which that was cooked. That was cooked. And so it's unfortunate. Not swap kind of sucks. And my biggest complaint about not swap is I hated that's taking away the thunder of what seems like a really good event. That is taking the hype all away from it for like no reason. But yes, I understand the complaint. I really do. I disagree with it as well. But there's nothing we can do about it. They already said it's locked in place and that it's going to have not swap. And that's just how things are. I'm still going to love and enjoy the event. I'm going to go after as many of the weapons as I can. have fun doing it. Hopefully, have fun. I will try to do them on all characters just so that I can get the true experience, because it would suck just farming the dungeons on exclusively Warlock. Other than that, other than the not swap taking out all of the win from the sales, the live stream was incredible. It showed off lots of fun things. I'm super excited. Hopefully, when we get the Act 3 one, we'll get more information on what's actually going to be in the act, which we should, along with even more information about the Ride to the 9 event, and hopefully the name of literally anything about Frontier. Like, I'm not asking, I'm not asking for you to tell me the name of the next 5 years of the game. Like, I just want to know. I don't want to call it Codename Frontier anymore. Yeah, that's all I really have for the video. I really like the live stream. I'm actually looking forward to Act 3's live stream, because I know it's just gonna build on what we already know, and we already have a bunch of hype around what is coming out in Act 3, and so yeah, that's all I have for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you want to see more of my content, you subscribe. I'm just Soul, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.